It is 29th of February. That is my front garden. Most of the roses, they have small buds coming out. That's a magnolia with the red flowers. That is a rose bush, and that's the second one. That's a bud graft which is struggling to come out. When you cut just above the bud, becomes the terminal bud, and the tree gives it a bit more push. But this one, because it is in the middle, it is not a terminal bud, so it will be struggling to come out. It is alive, but it will take few months to come out. There's also another bud which is green, but it is not coming out that quickly. It will take a while. On this side, these are few pyracantha bushes. There are 3 bushes. That's the one which only has few berries, red berries, big one, but mostly it is covered with lot of green leaves. The second one, that is the smallest one, but it is full of red berries. The third one, that is the biggest in size, but not that many berries. I might be thinking to graft it with these red berries. That will be one variety, and the other on the same variety of trees, pyracantha, there are yellow berries. So I will be putting red and yellow and making one bush with both varieties. Rest of the garden, it looks a bit lifeless. Few labels are hanging on the bare branches, showing different varieties which have been grafted along with the different dates. That is a temporary shelter, and inside that shelter I have put some small apple trees I grafted at the end of September. This year the winter hasn't been that cold or frosty. Overall, it was a very mild winter. Looking at the garden at the back of my house, that's a plum tree. Uh, that's another plum tree. That's a pyracantha bush. The berries has been eaten. Few more plants. That's my cherry, small dwarf cherry tree. Next to it, that's a pomegranate which did flower last year. Apples, pears, plums. Some of the berry bushes showing some signs of life. Rest of the garden looks lifeless. Another apple tree with 23 different varieties grafted onto it. And I have requested a gentleman called Stephen Hayes, lives in south of England, for some more grafts, and hopefully these number of varieties will grow from 23 to maybe 40 or 50, or I don't know how many scions he sends, but I've requested him to send me some more. Some nice red flowers on this bush. My fig trees with still a lot of fruit from last year, which came up quite late. In the past few years, at the end of the summer and as the winter started, I used to break all these smaller flowers which couldn't reach the ripening stage. But this year I have left it on to see how the nature deals with it. Will it start growing into bigger fruit and reach the ripening stage, or will it fall down, or I'll see how the things go. But well, most of the trees, bushes, they are lifeless, but not hopeless. If you get closer, you can see the signs of hope. The buds have started coming out. Some varieties like that is this one. It is a dwarf pear tree grafted with 4 or 5 different varieties, and some varieties they have started, the buds are opening up. These are small plum trees which I had grafted with a few different varieties using chip budding and a few other grafting methods, and they all look in good shape and good health, and you can see the signs of life coming out of these trees. That is the terminal bud. The grafting was done at the top, so it is the new buds looks like they are coming out. That was a whip and tongue graft at the top of the tree. It is a small tree, but because whip and tongue was done at the top of it, so as a terminal bud it will get most of the energy, and different other buds, although they might be, most of them will be successful, but they will be struggling, but energy will be mostly diverted towards the terminal buds, and they will be the first one to come out. Small tips, looks like they are opening up. Although most of the garden looks lifeless, but it is not hopeless. There's a lot of smaller buds coming out. If you go closer and have a look, then you can see the signs of life, and that gives some new hopes. If you like my work, please subscribe to my channel and let others know. If you don't like it, please let me know. Thank you.